Who's ready for something chaotic? Let's get into it. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make our family's favorite raspberry muffin recipe. And as you can see, the setup is different here. I'm in my condo in Toronto, and we're going to see how the filming goes here. I don't have the full setup. I also don't even have a wireless mic, so we're just going to use this guy here. So I'm going to show you the recipe because it is a family favorite. You're going to love it. Everyone that I've ever made it for is obsessed with these. So let's get into the video. There's actually not too many ingredients. You're going to need a cup of sugar, half a cup of butter or margarine, 2 eggs, half a cup of warm milk, 2 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and a cup of raspberries. The recipe says to preheat the oven to 375. My oven is about 15 degrees colder, or like I have to set my oven 15 degrees hotter so that it matches the same as my mom's for some reason. I think it's just because mine's not a convection and hers is. So I will set the oven to 390 and then I'll start getting the ingredients. Hopefully the fan's not too annoying. Hopefully the sound is also not too annoying. I was about to take my stand mixer out, and then I remembered that actually this recipe does not use a stand mixer, so you don't need any special tools or anything to make this except for a bowl, a spoon, and the ingredients that we mentioned, so ignore that part. Also, when you live in a 600 square foot shoebox, space is everything, so make sure that you organize your stuff wisely. Bowl. So a perfect description of how my mom's recipes are not very helpful sometimes. It just says, mix all the ingredients, do not overmix, cook for 15 to 20 minutes. That is the recipe. But there's actually a little bit more to it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. So first I'm gonna put all the dry ingredients in the bowl. So I'm gonna be putting a cup of sugar, 2 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt directly into this bowl here. I really hope there's 2 cups of flour in here. I think we'll be okay, but we're definitely going to be needing to get new flour soon. Literally what I was trying to avoid, but here we are. I hope I can use water to wipe you down, baby. Okay, we're going to put that far away. There was basically just enough. And also, I don't know if you noticed that I was measuring out with 1 spoon and putting it into the other measuring cup. And the reason I do that is because flour is very easy to compact and then you get too much of it. So if you pour it from with 1 spoon into the bigger spoon, then it makes sure that the flour is not super dense in there, and then you get a more accurate amount. I could have also used a gram, like weight type of thing, but a lot of different references use different amounts of grams for a cup of flour. Like King Arthur uses 1 amount, and then if you Google it, it's another amount. So sometimes I just like to use the cup and just stick it that way. But yeah, so I just put the sugar and the flour in the bowl. I'm just gonna mix the dry ingredients. And I'm going to use something we call a mwiko in my family's language. It's a Swahili word for wooden spoon. And I'm just mixing up my dry ingredients. So now to a glass or microwave safe container, we're actually going to add all of the liquid ingredients, and we're going to put most of them in the microwave, get it warm, and then the rest of it we'll add to here and then put this into the flour mixture. And this is not in the recipe, so this is something that I have learned the hard way. So I'm going to mix half a cup of the margarine, half a cup of milk, put it in the microwave, warm it up a little bit. Then I'm going to add 2 eggs to that, and then we're going to put that into the flour mixture and then add the raspberries after. So now we're going to microwave this for maybe 20 seconds at a time until all the butter's melted and it feels kind of lukewarm. I'm using a mixture of silicone and disposable cupcake liners because I'm going to be actually giving some of these to some of my friends, and I don't want to have to worry about collecting all the silicone back. So half and half for this recipe. So this is looking good. It's pretty much all melted. And now I'm gonna put 2 eggs in there, mix that up, and then add the wet into the dry. Before it gets too mixed, I'm gonna add the rest of the raspberries in, and now I'll mix everything up until it's just got mixed, like not over mixing it at all. So once everything is mixed, now I can pour them into our pre-lined cupcake trays, and we can put them in the oven. They're good to go. That's it. I just realized you couldn't see any of that, but I will show you proof that I did work. So here are the muffins. I actually only ended up with 11 this time. Usually it gives me 12, but I think it's because I wanted them extra filled that we're only getting 11. So it is what it is. They are ready to go in the oven, and we'll probably put them in for like 10-15 minutes. I will let you know how long I put them in once I actually know. Hey Google, start a stopwatch.
Sorry, I can't set stopwatches anymore on this device.
All right, so I started a stopwatch because I don't know how long it's going to take in my oven. The recipe calls for 15 to 20 minutes, but I feel like my oven takes a little bit longer. So at the 15-minute mark, we'll check on it. We might rotate the pan, and then we'll kind of go from there. I actually love sitting here and just watching everything getting bigger and cooking. It's like a really fun thing for me to just sit here and do that. So we're gonna do that. Don't mind the gnarly glass. I've actually tried cleaning it before and it didn't work. So if anyone has any tips on how to get that off, I tried using baking soda and soap. I used Vim. Things are cooking. I think they're pretty much done. I actually didn't turn them around. I was just sitting over here rotting on the ground and waiting for it to cook. So 26 minutes. Actually took like almost double the amount of time, but it's fine. I think they're gonna be okay. Let's take these babies out and see what's going on. I mean, these look pretty sexy if you ask me. They look really good. I think they're perfect. So I'm gonna let them cool, and then we will do a taste test. I'm pumped. Okay, let's plate these delicious looking muffins. I can't wait. So there we have it, our raspberry muffins by Everything But Pasta. I am going to take a bite into one right now and enjoy as my pre-dinner dessert, I guess. But if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and keep watching for more delicious recipes. Bye! It's still super hot, so kind of hard to take the wrapping off, but it's okay, we're gonna eat it anyways. So good. They're perfect. They're just perfect. I don't know what else to say. They're perfect.